Saturday, special Saturday sa atin mga kamags. Naku po, ito po special episode today dahil it's gonna be a final episode but not for ITAGA Mo Sa Batas, for MKP Law Hour. Ayan. Okay, pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin naman ang guesting kung sino man ang gustong-gustong mag-guest dito sa atin. But hey, it's a Saturday. Ito mga kamags, meron na tayo agad-agad nagla-live ngayon. O mga live viewers natin, hello po sa inyong lahat. I hope you guys will participate and will throw questions na rin sa ating guest. Yan, kasi every now and then we will do interruptions kung may questions man. And kung mayroong mga interactions mula sa ating mga listeners. Ayan, at mukhang naka-standby na sila. At inaabangan talaga yung special guest natin. Okay, we're live. And ladies and gentlemen, ITAGA Mo Sa Batas tuwing Sabado ng hapon, 1:00 hanggang 3:00. But of course, this is once a month na lang dahil meron tayong mga special programs every Saturday. But this time, it's MKP Law Hour. Parang nahirapan ako mag-mask, no? Na nagsasalita. Okay, but well, dahil may guest tayo, just to protect her. Baka maano siya sa akin eh. Okay, but well, this time, siya ang magpapakilala sa kanyang sarili. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, ITAGA Mo Sa Batas special guest po natin to talk about the tax compliance dahil we've already actually, naging topic na natin yung corporation, sole proprietorship, and then the partnership. Naging topic na namin sa ITAGA Mo Sa Batas. But we have not thoroughly discussed about the tax compliance of each. Ayan. So, especially yung mga employees sa private and public establishments, ano nga ba ang kailangan nilang bayaran sa mga taxes? Ano ba ang compliance na kailangan? Kasi di ba nag-tax mapping ang BIR? Nag-tax mapping ang BIR. So, madaming mga violations, ang daming mga penalties. Ano nga ba dapat ang i-comply natin ng mga taxes, lalo na kung may business ka o kaya isa kang ordinaryong employee? Yan ay di-discuss po natin ng lahat. Pero syempre, kilalanin muna natin ang ating special guest this afternoon. Without so much ado now, we have, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rosarie Anne Bering. Ayan. Hi, Miss Rose.
Hello po, DJ Cheenee.
Yes. You are by profession, ano po?
I am a certified public accountant by profession po, DJ Cheenee.
Oh, so CPA pala yung ating guest ngayon. That's why, no wonder tax compliance ang ating pag-uusapan this time. So maning-mani lang yung
Hindi,
tax.
DJ Cheenee, nag-study ako.
Talaga ba? Ayan, how does it feel na nandito ka ngayon, special guest? Nakikinig sila? Nakikinig at the same time nanonood sa live stream
before
natin?
Before ako pumasok dito, DJ Cheenee, I really told my brothers and sisters in the Noble House na I'm so scared. I'm really scared. Because it's my first time and actually, medyo introvert kasi ako konti basta sa mga ganitong bagay. So I'm really scared.
Now you're coming out from your shell. Diba nga? There's always a first time. Diba, Attorney Kay? Andito si Attorney Kay. Sinamahan
Never
talaga si Miss Rosarie. Ay, supportive. Ayan. Pero ano pong kailangan naming malaman kay Miss Rose pa? Aside from a CPA.
Yeah, I am currently studying at Mindanao State University College of Law, General Santos City Extension. And currently, I am the secretary of the College Law Student Association.
Okay. Yan ba yung introvert?
Medyo po.
Secretary naman pala ng
Yes po. And then, I am also a member of the Noble House of Mukapa Phi National Exclusive Law Fraternity and Sorority.
Okay.
And as to my employment, before I was employed I was employed in a private corporation owned by Mr. Joel Santos. And then right now I am working as an executive assistant under the Vice Mayor Ton Acharon.
Oh.
Number 1 sa balota. Charot.
May isiningit bigla. Okay, sige. Alright. So, you're currently with the,
I am working also as a bookkeeper of several professionals and actually some corporations, but I am the bookkeeper of Attorney K of Avila's Law.
See.
Yes po.
Okay.
And I am also working.
Hindi naman na tax map.
Hindi naman po. And I'm working client naman po. And
Okay,
actually,
okay.
I am also related to AK Basana Realty Incorporated
Alright.
and Hagorilas Law po under Attorney Catherine Hagorilas.
Yeah. Hi, Attorney Katrina.
Hi, Attorney Kat.
Ayan.
Meron pa akong juicy, I'm sorry.
And,
So far, yun na naman po. I am a
Okay.
good daughter so far. Isali ko na lang.
are they listening? Family mo?
Hindi, I think so. But my parents actually don't know that I am here.
Talaga ba? Bakit hindi mo in-inform?
Baka ikahiya nila ako after DJ Cheenee.
Oh, grabe.
And
Okay.
I want to, din, kasi I am a certified public accountant, I want to give credits to my school, Jan Santos Foundation
Yes,
College
okay.
Incorporated po.
Alright.
And to my previous professors, hello!
Ayan, okay. So, this time... matapos ba naman lahat ng mga accomplishments mo? Kinakabahan pa ba si Miss Rosarie Bering? Ayan, so how would I address you? Miss Rose, Miss Rosarie?
Some people call me Bea Alonso po. But you may call me Miss Rose po. Introvert pa ako sa lagay na to.
Oh, introvert pa yan sa lagay na yan, ha? Bea Alonso, ha? Okay, anyway. Sige. But of course, this one is just a conversational lang naman, and nothing to worry about, nothing to be scared about. And Bea Alonso ang kaharap ko. Diyos ko, ako na yata ang kinakabahan eh. Mukhang ako yata na-conscious tuloy bigla. Bea Alonso na to. Ayan, special someone to greet?
Yes, my family po. And RJ Palma is in Luzon po kasi. And my brothers and sisters in the Noble House and Attorney Kea Vilas, who is the
Boyfriend?
reason that I am here po. And the reason for this program po.
What about boyfriend?
He's RJ Palma po. He is in Luzon right now.
I see. Okay. Well, ayan, meron na tayong mga viewers natin. Live na live po tayo. Just check our FB page. It's 95.9 Max News FM Gensan. So nakilala po natin ang special guest natin to talk about tax compliance. Wag po kayong talagang ini-ignore lang to, ha? Kasi biglang magkaroon ka ng penalty, biglang pag may open cases pa, may mga violations ka pala, mga small business, even an employee, even marami. Corporation, sole proprietorship, partnership, ayan. At ano ba dapat ang tax compliance dahil ang daming nakalinya sa BIR, nagbabayad ng mga penalties, violations, and all dahil hindi tayo aware. Ayan, so kailangan may awareness tayo. Okay, Raquel Elido nandyan, si Marivic Mallorca andyan din, and Kauntas Pag. Yan. Thank you. Sinaktan Lumaban, you're there. Jean Pilar is also there, present. Ayan, Ara Astra. Mukhang
Hi,
kilala
sis.
mo. Ara Astra, you're there. Ivy Ingrid Galindo also, watching from Tacurong City for the love.
Hi, sis.
Ayan siya, naging na rin namin yan. Siya naging guest na rin dito.
Actually, we should have been together po during the first episode. But I had...
you were the one
yes,
na
po.
hindi siya
Buti na lang din po.
nakasama.
Kasi
Bakit?
sabi niya, baka makabangga daw ako dito kung tatlo kami.
Ganon.
Kasi medyo malikot po.
Ay,
Medyo
ganun.
malikot po kasi ako.
Alright. Now, ngayon, solong-solo mo yung space.
Ay, sorry sis. Ako lang mag-isa dito.
Okay, anyway. Andyan din si Attorney K. Minsan. Attorney K. Aviles. And Fakria sa Madalan Abdul. Nandyan din siya.
Hi, sis.
Ka-cute.
Shout
Sabi niya.
out.
Ayan, na naging guest din natin dito sa ITAGA Mo Sa Batas. And also, Cindy Alido, good noon at sa guest nyo. Ayan. Michelle Embalsado, gandang hapon, happy weekend sa'yo at sa lahat ng Solid Kamars. Ayan, thank you so much. Fakria, yes na yes. Ayan. Why your dress so nice? Love it. Ay, ano yun, Cindy? Okay. Alsaya Crizel, good afternoon pati sa guest nyo, maybe. Hi din sa lahat ng mga Kamax listeners. Special Saturday. Thank you, Alsaya. Ivy, see you soon, sis. Maulang hapon, Joy Ting also. Ayan, hello din, Ivy. Alright, there you go. So when we come back, ready na ang ating guest dito. And you may throw your questions regarding sa mga nagkaroon. Pwede ba discuss natin about, alam ba, may penalty sila at may violation sila at bakit ganito, ganyan? Can you address also that?
It depends
matters?
po kasi DJ Cheenee if they are pure compensation worker,
Uh-huh.
pure compensation earners I
Mm,
mean,
mm, mm.
and if they are engaged in business or practice of profession. So it depends po. So yeah, I can talk about it konti lang.
Ayan. So the other companies or maybe mga maliliit na establishmento or even malalaki pwedeng kumonsulta sa iyo, no? They can call you as a bookkeeper. Ayan, pwede
DJ,
ba?
baka i-tax map ako nito. Hindi, pero yes,
Oo.
they can po. Ano naman po, I can, discuss those things because kaka-renew ko lang ng CPA license ko, so I think kaya qualified naman.
Wow, okay. I guess you can help a lot of people pagdating sa mga na yan, lalo na tax map na bago lang. So if you need a bookkeeper, andito lang si Miss Rosarie. Ayan.
Pero DJ Cheenee, doon
Yes.
talaga ako sa sangguniang panglunsod, ha?
Oo nga naman. Okay, anyway. It's 1:26. Magbabalik po tayo for more. And sa pagbabalik, pakinggan po natin itong didiscuss sa atin ni Miss Rosarie. Ayan, Bering. Ayan. We'll be right back to hang on right here sa 95.9 Max News FM.
Sa gulo ng mundo, kaliwat ka ng isyo. Itaga mo sa bato. Andito lang ang magiging gabay nyo. Kasama ang iba't ibang kilalang abogado. Tuwing 1:00 hanggang 3:00 ng hapon. Araw ng Sabado. Itaga mo sa batas. Itaga mo sa batas. One DJ Cheenee. DJ Cheenee.
Know your rights, know your defenses, and fight what is right.
Walang maaargabyado sa taong may alam sa karapatan nito. Itaga mo sa batas. Itaga mo sa batas. Dito lang sa 95.9 Max News FM Gensan. Itaga mo sa batas with DJ Cheenee.
And now we're back. And it's 1:36 now. This time check is brought to us by USI Credit and Finance Corporation. Also brought to us by Messy Burger, the cheesiest burger in town. And back sa ating special episode on a Saturday. Itaga mo sa batas with our special guest, Miss Rosarie Anne Bering. Ayan. Miss Rosarie, inom ka muna ng kape. VY Max Coffee yan.
Masarap. Thank you.
Masarap ba?
Yes, mas
Baka
masarap kung mas mainit.
mas masarap talaga pag mainit. Baka kasi lamigin bigla. Inom-inom ka lang maya-maya.
Yes.
Interruptions lang ang coffee. Okay, but then, well, for the love, John Lloyd Cross. Nandyan
Hi,
siya.
Brad.
Cross, talaga. Okay, watching from my phone. Si Angeli Coronado Guadalupe.
Hi,
You're
ate.
also there. Okay, so, eto na. I'll just let you talk. Ayan, kung may maisipan lang akong itanong, tax law, very tiring, very sakit sa ulo. Iisipin, Ayan, so it's all about taxation. Tax compliance po. Ano bang unahin natin? It's all up to Miss Rosarie. Go ahead, Miss Rosarie. The stage is yours. The stage is yours talaga. Go ahead.
According doon sa ating topic po, actually, it's divided into sole proprietor, partners in partnership, we have corporations, professionals, and mixed income earners. So we just use the term sole proprietors, but actually, para mas maintindihan siya ng karamihan. But actually, in legal jargon, we call it as individuals.
Alright.
So those individuals are actually divided into 3 categories. They are pure compensation earners. They are also, meron ding second, we have those who are earning from pure business and
Okay.
those who practice their profession. And the last one is the mixed income earners. So, sa pure compensation, there's no problem with that. Especially if wala ka namang other sources of income kasi the company or the employer is actually tasked by they are parang delegated sila they are designated by the law to be the withholding tax agent
Yes,
on
okay.
behalf of BIR. Tapos sila na magre-remit doon sa
Yeah.
BIR. So, meron yan siyang every month ang employer they withhold from except for those who are minimum wage earners.
Under the train law, ano na bang ano natin?
Under the train
yung
law,
exempt ng
to,
withholding tax.
Yes, 250, those who are earning 250,000 and below are exempted from tax. Tapos meron tayong, it is actually a graduated, we have a table. Tapos ang maalala ko lang kasi hanggang din lang ako. Joke. 250,000 is exempted, and then 250,000, in excess of 250,000, that would be 20%.
Alright.
So halimbawa, you earn at 251,000 a year po. So meron pa yung mga exemptions po.
Okay.
Not the personal exemptions, pero yung mga kagaya ng mga 90,000 na ano.
Bonus.
Yes, or yung mga thresholds
yeah.
po, like mga
Okay.
allowances.
Alright.
So, halimbawa, 251,000, the 250 is exempted, and then the 1,000 times 20%, that would be your tax
Withholding
due to the
tax.
government. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're a pure compensation earner, the company will be withholding it from you.
Okay.
So makikita. Tapos, dapat yung company kasi, they should make sure that the employee is a pure compensation earner. And then second one, the employer, there is only one employer here in the Philippines. So
Okay.
pag si employee is meron siyang kagaya ganyan, maraming mga nag-online job po, tapos sa labas yung mga employers, they are not the employer can actually withhold. However, that individual should file a separate income tax return kasi
Yeah.
kailangan niya i-incorporate yung income niya from that foreign company. So third one, we have dapat correct din yung na-withhold ng company or ng employer. And then fourth one, kapag may asawa yung employee, dapat na-compliant din siya dun sa tatlo. So dapat hindi sila nagpa-practice ng business while earning compensation, ganun po. And the fifth one is si employer is nagpa-file po siya ng BIR form 1604CF, or that's what we call annual information return of income tax on compensation. So fina-file yan siya ng company para parang it's like a verification to the totality. Kapag masum up kasi yan siya at the end of the year kung magkano yung na-withhold ng company, tapos i-versus yan siya doon if balance siya. So mag-ano kasi sila, parang it's one way of checking on the balances.
Yeah.
If they are if the withheld tax is correct. And then the last one is dapat si employer nagbibigay siya ng 2316, or that's what we call yung income tax return ng individual. So
malapit na April 15.
Yes
Filing
po.
of the
Yes po,
ITR na naman.
Yes po. Kapag pure compensation earner ka lang po, the employee, can actually opt to have the substituted filing. So, yung substituted filing, ibig sabihin yan is, hindi na personal na pupunta si employee doon sa BIR to file his or her own income tax. Yun nga, yung withholding agent is the employer. Yung 2316, yun yung proof na tax compliant si employee. Yun. Parang it's a sufficient evidence that such employee is already tax compliant. That's for the pure compensation.
Okay, so you mean the employee is not really that obliged na mag-file doon sa BIR kung ang employer naman magbibigay ng 2316 na form.
Yes.
So parang substituted nga naman.
Yes.
So instead of the employee, so ang employer yung magfa-file mismo nung
Yes po.
Okay.
Kasi
So tax
online,
compliant na siya.
Yes po. Online na
Okay.
kasi ngayon ang filing po ng mga employers. So meron dyang choice if substituted filing, yes or no. So karamihan dyan is, since purely compensation income, they just put yes.
Okay.
Po.
So it doesn't matter kung sole proprietorship or partnership or corporation
It
yan.
doesn't matter po as long as you
Okay.
have at least one
Okay.
employee. Yes po. Tapos, yung company din, on the point of view of the company or the employer, nagpa-file yan sila ng 1601C, or that's actually due every 10th of the month. So halimbawa ako employed ako dati po sa isang corporation. So we compute the tax withheld. We also show the gross earning of the employee for that month, and then yun po yung ifa-file namin sa 1601C. So that's due every 10th of the month. Kapag hindi ka pa maka-file niyan online, it can be part of your open case po.
Ayun. Okay, so wait again. let me repeat it again. Sa isang ordinary employee yan? Or
No.
purely compensated na ano?
That's on the point of view of the employer po.
Employer.
Kasi
Okay.
sa pure compensation income, there are two points of view. We have for the point of view of the employee, kapag pure compensation income earner ka, wala ka nang gagawin except for wait ng employer mo mag-withhold.
Okay.
Tapos, kapag on the point of view of the employer, such employer has the responsibility to withhold such tax kapag hindi siya minimum wage earner. And yun po, mapafile siya ng mga forms na designated para doon sa ganun na ano.
Okay. So yung mga tax-exempt na employees, do they need to submit an exemption?
Actually po, that it's the company who will it's the employer who will determine kasi sila naman nagpapasweldo po.
Kaya,
So kagaya dito sa Gensan, the minimum wage is 336. If you're sure that your employee is actually earning a minimum wage, why would you withhold in the first place?
Kaya nga.
Yes
no?
po. And then kapag nagwi-withhold naman po, kagaya sa amin dati, we have a monthly tax calculator. So actually it's designed by my office mate. However, meron din ganyan sa BIR na form. Ay, hindi siya form, parang simulator po siya na tax calculator. Kapag ganito ang earning mo for this month, how much should I withhold? Kasi estimate lang naman yan. Kasi since day 1, since January 1 hanggang January 31, that's 1 month. So there are 12 months po. So estimated lang yung first month. Kasi paano kung marami kang absences for the half of the year?
Correct.
Ganun. So it should be made sure that the withheld tax by the employer is actually correct.
Yan, okay. Otherwise, pag hindi nag-coincide,
Otherwise, actually minsan ina-adjust yan siya pagka December kasi kailangan naman i-remit yung pagka next year, yung na-withhold. O tapos, if hindi po siya, kunwari kulang yung kaya nga important talaga na merong tax calculator kasi kapag maliit yung supposed na, mas maliit siya sa supposed na dapat binawas, mabibigatan yung empleyado at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Kasi, halimbawa, ang binawas na sa'yo 200, which is supposedly 500, yung 300 na yun every month, that would accumulate at the end of the year. So, 300 times 11 months, so halimbawa hanggang November. So, that's a very big impact, especially for us na mga especially pag malaki na yung mga presyo ngayon, di ba po, DJ Cheenee?
the usual sa akin is may excess pa. And then, wala pa ako nare-receive na refundables.
If my excess po, DJ Cheenee, actually you can have it from your employer if they actually remitted it or not. Kasi they should be able to compute it na at the end of the year.
But it was before anyway.
Kung kulang ba siya or sobra. Kasi kung sobra, dapat talaga siya isasauli. It could be part of the saving of the employee kasi parang naging withholding agent lang si employer.
May prescription ba? May prescription period ba? Prescriptive period to to file for para ma-claim mo balik yung refundables mo?
It depends po kasi if na-file na siya ng employer mo, you can have it directly from your employer po if hindi niya pa hindi niya pa po na remit sa BIR. Otherwise, if sumobra, because that's very rare, because the employer should really compute it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Kapag compliant kasi siya, he or that employer should be sure. So if ganun, pag hindi part siya ng tax credit at saka hindi siya masyado nagagamit ng employee po kasi kung ang employer mo December 2022, the same siya pagka 2023, that parang hindi mo makita yung point bakit nagkasobra po na tax withheld.
Okay. Anyway, meron kasing siguro how many times na ako naka-file ng ITR mga previous years sa job ko. Naka-file ako ng ITR na merong excess talaga. May refundables talaga. But the question is, wala pa akong nare-receive na gano'n. But I already submitted a letter.
Are you a mixed income earner po?
Yes.
If mixed income earner ka po kasi...
Not mixed.
Not mixed, but you're the one who filed your...
Yeah, ng ITR.
And then, pero hindi po ikaw nag-pay. In a sense, it was withheld from you po.
Yes.
Kasi upon filing, dapat doon mo siya maano po. Pero it can be part of your tax credit po, DJ Cheenee.
Yeah. Pero Ayun na nga. But anyway, sige. Ano natin, let's leave that behind. Okay, hello kay RJ Palma from Santa Ana, Cagayan Valley.
Hi, parts.
Okay.
Hoy, ports.
Pwede ba magtanong?
Yes po.
Ilang years na bang nasa Luzon siya?
Ay, ano lang po, kakaalis niya
Kakaalis lang
last
pala.
month.
Okay.
Ay, this month po pala.
Ayan. So, hindi pa ba gaanong namimiss? Or
Sakto lang. Kasi it's the, parang advantage po siya ng technology din. That it will make
kaya
you feel
nga
that
naman.
such
Nandyan
person
lang
is
siya.
not that far.
Oo. Hi. Sir RJ Palma. Ay, beauty, oh. Ayan, okay. Classmate na ako na. Sabi ni Taj Nilay.
Hi!
How are you related with my auntie?
Sino po yan?
Euphemia Bok Nilay. Ayan. Taj. Anyway, it's 1:15 now, and then so we've already discussed about the individuals. Okay, the 4 kinds of individuals in the yung mga tax taxes na kailangang bayaran o kaya yung mga withholding taxes and all. What about the corporation, sole proprietorship and partnership?
Ewan po at pasana po doon sa individual po, DJ Cheenee. Kasi hindi ko pa na-discuss yun sa mixed income earner.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, kasi kapag mixed income earner ka kasi po, it's either you are employed and or you exercise your profession
Yeah.
or you are engaged in a business or nagbebenta ka po,
Yeah.
like meron kang sideline na nagbebenta ka. So yun, you file a separate income tax return.
Okay.
Tapos yung winidhold sa'yo na ng employer mo, it can actually be ganun lang yan siya. Tapos yung pag kinakuha mo yung 2316 mo, makikita mo doon yung amount kung how much yung na-withhold sa'yo. It can be deducted from your total tax due. Kasi it
Okay.
can be from your it's your income from either your business or your taxable income from your business or from your exercise of profession, practice of profession, plus your compensation income, so that would be your tax due. I mean, tapos it will be subjected to the tax rates po, and then that would be the tax due. So as you see, kasama dun sa compensation income. So si 2316, since nakuha na yun siya ng employer mo, you can deduct it from that, and yung difference nun, that would be your net tax payable to the BIR, which can be paid through Land Bank, GCash, PayMaya, yung mga ganun.
But the employee na nagkaroon ng mixed income, magpa-file siya ng separate ITR dun sa business niya. For example, may business siya. Okay, so magpa-file ng another ITR yon.
Yung si business kasi, it's a different point of view. Kasi kapag depende pa kasi siya kapag sole proprietor. Kapag sole proprietor ka kasi, it's assumed as if you are that person is actually sole proprietor. Whatever income is from that business, it is his income.
Yeah.
So kung ano ang income nun, yun yung i-add mo. Pero if he or she is a part of a corporation po, what if he earns from that corporation?
Okay.
Kunwari po, parang may income po siya from that corporation. So,
Aside from being an employee sa other.
Yes po.
Okay.
Aside from that, the corporation will be filing separately, and that person who is part of the corporation shall file for himself also. So, ganun po siya.
Okay.
So, it depends po kasi talaga kung ano na point of view at saka kung saan ka po saan ka po na belong. Do you belong in the sole proprietorship or kasi iba din kasi ang sa partnership po.
Kaya,
Depende pa talaga yan sa partnership.
So we're going to discuss that
Yeah,
one
sige po.
later.
Okay.
So what about these individuals and all? Tapos na ba tayo dito?
So far, yes. Yung practice of profession.
Alright.
Ganun pa rin po.
For example, si Attorney K, practicing her profession
kunwari,
as a lawyer. Tapos may
nag-practice
business
po
siya.
Yes po.
Okay.
Dapat po, i-total niya po yung kanyang income. Then that would be the tax base multiplied to the tax table po. Depende siya kung saan siya na-belong doon sa tax table. And then, yung tax due niya, that would be payable to the BIR. Pero, dapat meron siyang filing yan kasi every quarter. So, quarterly, nagpa-file dapat ang mga professionals ng kanilang mga income tax return. So, 1701Q ata yan po. Tapos, at the end of the year, it will be filed for, paano siya, yung, natawag yan, parang accumulated na po lahat ng income niya, and that would form part of her income for the entire year. So, ganun po.
Okay. Well, I guess she has no problem anymore. You have her. You have her attorney as the bookkeeper. Ikaw na bahala nun. Okay.
For the love po yan.
Okay. Okay. And any more before we proceed to another topic?
Ano lang po, I just want to remind the employees na lang po, especially mga pure compensation earners na they should make sure that their 2316 maklaim nila from their employers because it's actually important. It will serve as a proof of income. So, at saka it will also serve as your evidence that you are tax compliant.
Ayun. Okay. So, an employee must have that 2316.
Yes, and it's also the responsibility of the employer to give such.
Okay, so every employee can also request for that na hindi pwedeng hindian nung employer.
Yes.
Otherwise,
it would be presumed that the employer did not
comply.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Anyway. So, it's 1:55. We still do have 5 minutes anyway. Ayan. Any more? Baka gusto niyo pong magtanong at meron po kayong mga nalilito kayo, nako-confuse kayo sa mga, sabi nga mga tax terms na yan and all kasi 'di ba a common listener cannot really absorb everything. Baka meron kayong questions, you may just text me sa 0975-079-6020. Again, 0975-079-6020. Okay? At i-address po yan ng ating special guest here na si Madam. Si Miss Miss Rosarie Anne Bering, aka Bea Alonso. Okay, ayan. And then, why don't you take your coffee first?
Yes,
Mukhang lumalamig na yata.
Sige lang po.
Ayan, ito ba yung introvert na kakakaharap ko? And dami namang sinabi na, di ba? Okay, anyway. And we'll be right back for the second hour. Diyan lamang po kayo. And stick around at marami pa tayong matututunan on a Saturday, Itaga Mo Sa Batas with our special guest. And so, it's 1:57 now. Hang on for the second hour right here sa 95.9 Max News FM, General Santos City.
A few moments later.
You're with DJ Cheenee.
Alright! So after that one song, balik na tayo agad para naman mas makadami tayo ng discussion. Marami tayong matutunan. Ayan, just don't ignore this special episode dahil nakataya ang pera ninyo dito. Ayan, mahirap magbayad ng penalties and violations dahil wala tayong alam. Mabuti na yung may alam tayo para makaiwas dahil yung income natin baka nan mapunta na lang dun sa pagbabayad sa BIR. Dahil kinaligtaan ng pagbabayad, hindi nag-comply ng mga dapat bayaran ng mga taxes. Okay, so let's proceed with our special guest pa rin. Of course, Miss Rosarie Anne Bering. Ayan, sa ITAGA Mo Sa Batas. And masarap ang VY Max coffee namin.
Pa lang, DJ Cheenee.
Naubos na. Di ba, Attorney Kay, masarap. Talagang thumbs up. Sarap nga naman. Kaya subukan nyo ng VY Max. Available po yan sa lahat ng La Forteza pharmacies at sa inyong mga malapit na butika dyan sa inyong mga lugar. Ayan. VY Max Coffee para din sa pang-aktibo ng mga senses, especially sa mga lovers. Tongkat Ali and horny goat extract yan. But of course, hindi ka naman kinabahan kahit nag-coffee ka, diba? Kasi, naman siya, VY Max with Tongkat Ali naman siya. Ayan. And it's a horny goat extract. There's this horny goat weeds kasi na tinatawag. It's an herb pa rin. Ayan. So, safe pa rin siya. Okay. Unlike yung mga coffee na matatapang na puro caffeine na pure, yung mga ganyan. So, eto naman safe. Okay, we also have the Max 4-in-1 coffee. Masarap din yon, favorite ka din yan. Okay. Mangosteen naman yun. Mangosteen extract. Okay, so we're back. And with Miss Rosarie. Ayan, so we'll proceed to the corporation, sole proprietorship, or tapos na tayo? Partnership, I mean. Okay, for tax compliance. Okay, go ahead, Miss Rosarie.
In partnership kasi po, meron niyang dalawa. It can either be it's a partnership na ng mga professional practitioners such as certified public accountants, lawyers, and such po. And then we also have partnerships who are engaged in merchandising, retail, and etc. So, iba-iba po yan sila kasi si partnership po na yung engaged in a pure business partnership po siya, the same ang kanyang compliance kasi it is taxed like a corporation.
Okay.
Pero ang partnership na in the exercise of or in the practice of profession is different because the partnership itself, di ba po, DJ Cheenee, as what was discussed before by my brother Wang na
the last time.
si Maximus Wang po, na meron pong merong separate juridical entity si partnership. Pero dito kasi sa practice of profession, the partnership itself is exempted from the income tax. However, those who comprise the partnership, such as kunwari si lawyer 1, lawyer 2, they are individually bound to file their own income tax returns in their individual capacities. So, ganun po. Yung discussion ko kanina sa individuals, that would be applicable to them.
Okay. Not as partners. So, individually.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay.
It's not the partnership itself which will file on their behalf. It's the practitioners themselves po.
Okay. So, for example, one is a lawyer and then pumasok siya, may partner siya for partnership. So, parang ano pa rin yun? Parang naging mixed income na siya, no?
Kunwari po, existing na siya po. Tapos, pumasok si lawyer doon.
So, alam mo, business partnership yan. Tapos, as a lawyer, not just for example, an accountant and a lawyer, nag-partner sila. So, for example, hindi. Nagpa-practice siya ng sarili niya, may law office siya, and then meron siyang business partnership.
Kapag sa business kasi po, kapag it's a mix kasi, it's a practice of profession, and nagbi-business po siya, or such lawyers also a businessman, ang kanyang pagpa-file po niyan is separate po siya as it's in one form, pero separate siya doon sa income niya from the business and separate din yung income na computation niya as a lawyer. Pero it would be summed up po kasi and then the total of that will be the tax base for the computation of the income tax.
Okay. Ayan. And what else about partnership, tax compliance?
Kasi po, makakover na siya ng corporation because parang yung partnership kasi na yung business na partnership is it's taxed like a corporation po. So, na-discuss ko na din yung about sa professionals because they are taxed as individuals, individual taxpayers. So, we can proceed po sa corporation.
Okay, let's proceed to corporation. Okay. Actually, may konting na-discuss about the tax compliance din dun sa partnership. Last time na nag-guest si Mr. Wang ba yun? Yan, si Mr. Wang. Ayan, the last time sa episode ng ITAGA Mo Sa Batas. Okay, so let's proceed now to the corporation. Kasi eto mas ano na to kasi maraming korporasyon ngayon. Ayan, and then we really have to be aware sa mga ganitong taxes na to. Okay.
Yes po. Business actually merong tatlong klase na business tax po. We have VAT or the value-added tax which is at 12%.
Okay.
And then meron tayong other percentage tax which is affected by the CREATE law right now. And then meron din po tayong excise tax.
Okay.
So we'll be discussing with you the regular income taxation po, yung as to the corporation. Yung regular income taxation po at saka I will also add about the MCIT. Kapag kasi bago ang isang corporation, they have meron silang parang they have these 4 years to enjoy parang nasa peak sila, parang nagsa-start up kasi sila. So they are given the opportunity to have the peak for their earnings. So in domestic corporations and resident corporations, kasi there are two types of corporations here in the Philippines. Actually, many. So, dalawa lang i-discuss ko. Domestic corporations and resident corporations. So, meron sila, ang domestic corporations, they have meron pong three ways of taxation. So, we have gross income tax, and then we have regular corporate tax, and then we have the MCIT or the minimum corporate income tax.
Okay.
So, yung MCIT actually, it starts from, it commences 4 years after the beginning of parang nag-commence yung business, for example.
MCIT stands for, by the way.
Minimum corporate income tax
Ayan,
po.
para sa mga listeners natin. Okay.
Yes
go
po.
ahead.
So, si minimum corporate income tax po, start siya 4 years after the commencement of the corporation. So, for example, start siya 2016. So, ang 2016, si MCIT po, that would be 2016 plus 4 years. So, 2020, that company can actually, should be subjected na siya sa MCIT. Or,
After 4 years.
yes po.
So,
or,
the company has the 4 years to enjoy na mukhang hindi pa siya itatax. Or
hindi naman
something
siya,
like...
hindi itatax po. Kasi meron kasing regular income tax po na 30%.
What I mean is may konting exemption doon sa, or medyo may bracket ba yan? Or something like that?
Hindi po, kasi si minimum corporate income tax po, it is based on the gross income po, 2% of the gross income of the company. So, halimbawa, pagka 5th year niya, loss po, hindi naman loss, kunwari, ang income niya is 100,000. Tapos, ang regular income tax niyan is 30% ng tax base. So, halimbawa, 30,000. Pero yung MCIT niya po is 40,000. So, whichever is higher po kasi yan siya. So, kung doon siya yung babayaran niya po is 40,000. However, yung difference nun, which is the 10,000, should maybe carried over for 3 consecutive years. Pero kung hindi niyo yun magagamit, kasi first in, first out yan, paano kung in 2016, paano kung in 2016, MCIT siya, 2017 MCIT siya, 2018, regular corporate income tax ang babayaran niya. Si 2016, it should be utilized first before the 2017, yung difference po nun. Kasi parang you're forced to pay something bigger than what you earned. Kasi minimum corporate income tax nga po siya kasi that's the base, parang yan yung base na that's the minimum that you should pay as a corporation.
Okay. Only the bookkeeper can understand.
Di ba ningot ka?
Okay, no wonder why the corporation must have a bookkeeper. Otherwise, mawiwindang ang lahat ng employees, pati mga bosses. Okay. Alright. Okay. Sige. But this corporation, what about sole proprietorship? How would you be able to determine if you're non-VAT and you're a... Yeah, okay.
You are non-VAT po. First, you're non-VAT po. Ang VAT na lang po muna ang i-discuss ko.
Sige, go ahead.
You will be VAT registered po. You are forced to become a VAT registered po if your gross earnings is at least 3 million. Ay, hindi siya at least. More than 3 million.
Alright, okay.
Yes. So, halimbawa...
For sole proprietorship.
That's for both.
For
anything
corporation.
po. Basta,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So, kapag ang gross earnings po, gross receipts or gross sales po, when I say gross.
Monthly, not annually.
No, it's annual po.
Okay, annually. Okay.
Halimbawa, when I say gross sales po, I'm referring to...
Annual.
Hindi po. Pag gross sales, I'm referring po to... what do you call that? It's at the service concerned. I like merchandising, manufacturing.
Okay.
Kapag when I say gross receipts, it's I'm referring to a service entity po.
Yeah.
So, kung ang gross sales or gross receipts mo po is umapak siya ng 3 million, you should be kapag at the beginning of the year hindi ka nag-opt to file as you opted to be a non-VAT registered company. So, pero umapa ka ng 3 million pagka July. Tapos, you will be determined by the BIR as dapat, dapat VAT registered ka na. So, you will be compelled to file as a VAT registered on that, at that moment.
Okay.
So, yung gross receipts mo or gross sales mo from January to June, since create law po kasi tayo ngayon. So meron niyang, yung percentage tax kasi natin usually, it's 3% kapag you're non-VAT. Kasi meron niya siyang classifications. And meron tayong other percentage tax kasi pero yung basic lang po is the 3%.
3%.
Pero because of the create law, from June 1, 2020 to July 30, I'm not that sure po, 2023 is 1% po yung percentage tax. Tapos onwards yan 3% na, and prior to June 1, 2020 that's 3%. So yung January to June 30, yung earnings mo na halimbawa po is 1 million. Yung total na yan ng January to June. So 1% of that 100,000 na, mahirap compute. 100,000, yung 1% yan is 1,000.
Ayan. Okay.
So pag umapa ka po ng 3 million pagka July, kunwari, yung earning mo ng July to December is 3 million. So, 3 million plus 1 million, 4 million po lahat. So, 3 million times 12%, that would be, magkano, 36,000. Plus 1,000, your tax due would be 34,000.
Okay. What about if it's the other way around? You are registered as a VAT registered ka, and then, hindi naman umabot ng 3 million ang gross, mo?
Kasi kung you opted to, kasi meron kasi mandatory, tsaka nag-opt ka mismo na ikaw ang magsasubject sa sarili mo ng VAT na yung pag-file mo is VAT registered ka. That would be, actually VAT po kasi is an indirect tax, and the one who suffers talaga yung term ko.
The
DJ
consumers.
Cheenee. Yeah, it's the end consumers.
Yes,
So actually sa indirect tax, hindi naman talaga siya pinapatong kasi siya doon sa
Yeah.
presyo mismo. So actually it's like indirectly, nagwi-withhold lang talaga ng tax yung...
Kung napapansin natin sa resibo, di ba, may mga dyan.
Yes po. It's like they are the one who
Yung calculation
withhold
niya.
such VAT,
Yes.
and nire-remit nila siya sa company, ay doon sa BIR. So for example po, the gross sales po, di ba meron tayong net po and gross of VAT, net of VAT. Kung yung gross of VAT niya is 112,000, yung net of VAT niyan is divided by 112%. So that would be 100,000. So yung 100,000 na yan yung gross sales na basis ng tax due, pero yung 112,000, that would be the basis for the VAT. So yung difference na yung 12,000, that would be your payable to the BIR as an output VAT po.
Yeah, okay. Ayan. Okay. So what is the difference now ngayon pag non-VAT naman ang isang korporasyon?
Kapag
sige po.
Sige po.
Okay, go ahead.
Kapag non-VAT yung isang corporation po, usually they are subject to percentage tax, yung sinabi ko po
3%.
kanina. Yes,
Which is
po.
3%.
And aside from that po, yung kanilang meron pa yung regular income tax, which is 30% of their gross sales, or yung MCIT po na diniscuss ko kanina. Pero aside from that,
Same with the sole proprietorship.
yes po. Ay,
Corporation.
hindi po. Kasi yung
Iba siya.
sole proprietorship po kasi
Kung
is
non-VAT.
it's assumed as if si sole proprietor is the one who will be filing his or her income tax.
Yeah.
Ayun po.
Yan na nga.
So, aside from that, yung sa corporation ko, DJ Cheenee, kasi yung corporation, it's a separate juridical entity. Let's, kasi minsan nakakalimutan ito i-discuss na yung corporation is composed of corporators and other individuals. So, yung binayaran ng corporation, actually, does not represent the income of those individuals who comprise the corporation. Yes.
Juridical entity
yes
na.
po. So, yun siya, yung sinabi ko kanina, those corporators, halimbawa, empleyado din siya doon na corporation. Yung binayad na business tax nung corporation doesn't actually represent the income of such individual.
Yes.
So, kung nag-withhold si corporation ng compensation income, nag-withhold si corporation ng compensation tax from that individual, yung nun is different from the business tax which is paid, should be paid by the corporation. Kasi in the point of view of the corporation, yung withhold niya from that individual, it's withheld. It's the income of the person. It's not the income of the corporation. So, dun sa business tax, it's the corporation itself which pays the tax.
Ayun, that's right. Ayan. Nawindang na ba kayo sa mga calculation? Okay, so, well, forgive the tax law. Forgive the taxation. But then again, ayan, we really need to have a bookkeeper para leave it to the bookkeeper anyway. Ayan, di ba? Just continue with your business and leave it to the bookkeeper. Get a bookkeeper na lang to, to mind about that taxes and all para wala nang sakit sa ulo. Okay? Anyway, kasi meron kahapon lang nasa PIR ako and then there's someone na sabi niya, pwede ako magtanong sa'yo. Sunod siya sa akin sa upuan. Sabi niya pa, sales lady lang man ako. Tapos bakit ako ang pinapaano nitong mga taxes na to, mga pinapadala ng mga, kasi may penalties na tax maps sila and then pinagalitan sila ng boss. Tapos sales lady lang ako. Tapos ano bang alam ko nito? Bakit ako pinapadeal with nito? Wala silang sariling bookkeeper. Okay, so what would be your advice?
It's possible po na hindi siya nakasubstituted filing. So, individual talaga na filing po yun. So, sabi ko po kanina,
I guess the boss is also wala know-how din. So
Kasi
problema
online-
tuloy ng sales lady. Ayan.
kasi karamihan, yung mga forms kasi natin ngayon, DJ Cheenee, is all, actually, pwede ka na hindi pumunta talaga sa BIR to get the form. It can be filed online. And it can be
Online.
paid online or you can pay sa bank directly
What would be
over
the
the
link
counter.
ng online na yan?
Send ko sa'yo sa messenger.
Ayan, okay.
Ano po, it can be downloaded from the BIR website po.
They can just search for the
Yes,
BIR payment online.
BIR
Ganyan.
forms po.
Lalabas yata lahat yan eh.
Yes po.
Okay, sige. So far, no need to make pila-pila pa and all.
Yeah,
Kasi,
actually, it's a
diba?
convenient way of filing your tax online. And parang nung March 25, nag-campaign po yung BIR together in partnership with the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants na nag-motorcade po sila para sa awareness po for the filing po ng taxes, especially that April 15 is already near.
Yeah. Ay, oo nga, narinig natin yun, nag-ano na sila. So, enough na ba yun as information dissemination, para aware lahat ang Okay, anyway, so, something to add?
Yeah, I also want to include yung mga deadlines po na mga common na mga filing po. So, we have for
sige po,
income
go ahead.
tax, for income tax of individuals and practitioners of profession, it should be filed quarterly using the form 1701Q. And then, deadline for, I will just enumerate
1701Q.
yeah.
Ayan.
For your first quarter, you have May 1 to 15 to file that. For the second quarter, August 1 to 15. So plus 3 months. For third quarter, we have November. And then for the annual, you should pay it on January 1 to April 15, which is the deadline yung April 15 po. But you actually can file ahead. Para kung iwas pila na lang din po. Yes po.
So they can file ahead before that April 15.
Yes po, because it's the
That's the
deadliest
deadline.
deadliest
Okay.
deadline.
Deadliest talaga, Others thought kasi na ang April 15 would be the filing mismo na day, kundi deadline pala ng filing of the ITR. Okay, so from January, you can already file pala. Okay, so iba kasi talagang akala nila April 15 na, na tayo, so yun na pala yung pinaka last day,
Kung available na pa yung data mo po, why not file ahead?
Kasi
And we are
for the
also helping
previous
the
year naman
government.
kasi yung ifa-file mo, For the for example, 2022, this April 15 ang deadline for the 2021
Yeah, that's your
na
previous
income
year
tax. Okay. Anyway, and wala na bang
Meron pa po yung
meron pa, go
withholding
ahead.
tax po for companies na nagwi-withhold po ng tax from their employees.
Okay.
They should file the 1601C every 10th month after such month. Halimbawa, January, the employer withheld the compensation income on January, it should be filed sa BIR on or before February 10. So, it's a 10th day. And then the last one is yung percentage tax po kasi karamihan po ng mga practitioners natin is may percentage tax sila or yung mga sole proprietors po natin nagpa-percentage tax sila. So they are also obliged to file it quarterly using form 2551Q. So the deadline for that would be April, July, October, January 25th.
Ayun.
Ganun po.
So, huwag na po tayong malito sa mga forms na yan. You can always inquire.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can always inquire.
Yung available naman yung mga details actually, DJ Cheenee, doon sa website ng BIR po.
Yeah. There's a way to ask naman. As always, if you're not aware or if you don't know what to do, especially yung mga nagsisimula pa lang ng mga korporasyon, nagsisimula pa lang ng partnership, and the like. Okay.
And not to forget po na aside from those taxes that are collected by the BIR, meron po tayong mga local taxes po which are due to the municipality or the city. For example, you will be renewing your
mayor's permit.
Yeah, mayor's permit. Meron pa yung
Business
estimated
permit.
income na ibibigay mo po doon. So that's you can there's actually an option there to file it annually. To pay it for the entire year, or you can pay it monthly,
quarterly.
monthly or quarterly, I think.
Quarterly,
Yeah.
okay.
So let's not forget that. And for the practitioners, please don't forget also to renew your professional taxes,
Ayun.
which is due every January 31 of the current year. Para hindi kayo magkaka-penalty po. Pero wag kayo mag-alala. Yung professional taxes, at least 300 pesos lang naman yan siya. Plus penalty if lumampas kayo ng January 31.
Kasi pag inisip natin, renewal na naman, laki na naman itong babayaran. Pero mayroon naman mga minimal fees.
Yes po. At we're just thankful din po kasi nagmamigrate na din talaga po yung mga especially yung Gensan, nagmamigrate na po talaga sa online na scheme. So it's very much convenient to everyone po.
Even the DTI, I just paid online, and then I got my DTI certificate na online through email. Diba? You can print anytime. And mayor's permit din, diba nga? Okay, ayan. So online na lang. Pero kung wala talagang data sige, mag-ask na lang dun sa
Dito maraming bookkeepers po available sa Gensan.
Yeah, definitely. Where they can contact you.
Actually, nire-refer ko lang din po sila kasi I'm currently employed po kasi at the Sangguniang Panguso under VM Town. At Charon.
Alright, okay. Anyway, it's 2:29. Magbabalik po tayo for more. Ayan, for may pahabol. Okay, so we'll be right back to hang on. We'll just have our commercial break.
A few moments later.
Great afternoon with DJ Cheenee.
Alright, okay, now we will have our last talk. Okay. Last slot for this hour, of course. And then still with me, DJ Chi, sa ITAGA Mo Sa Batas. Ayan. At I'm sure marami naman silang natutunan sa mga diniscuss natin dito on air. And andyan lang si si Miss Rosarie. Ayan, and to help you guys if you have your questions. And pero dahil busy siya as a bookkeeper na rin. Ayan, meron siya, pwede siyang maka-recommend siguro ng someone to assist us when it comes to penalties, taxes, and tax compliance and all. Okay, so I guess meron pang gustong ihabol si Miss Rosarie. Ayan. Graduating not yet fourth year. Okay. So you're the last batch na 5 years ang law school.
Yes po.
Ayan. So you still have 1 year to go?
Hopefully po. Especially sa mga classmates ko din. Hello. Sana last.
Maalala ko nung nag-4th year ako, parang gusto ko na mag-quit. Pero tinuloy ko na. Sige, napagod na kasi utak ko na. Nakakapagod na. Sige na lang libro. Wala ka ng social life. Kahit mag-CR ka, dala ka pa rin ng libro. Parang gusto ko na mag-quit. Bakit ba ako pumasok dito? Hindi ko na na-enjoy. Hindi na ako nakakapanood ng sine.
I'm just actually thankful din sa mga classmates and mga batchmates ko po kasi we are actually lifting each other up. And our professors po, they are the constant reminders po that we are in 4th year. We already stepped into the water. Why not soak ourselves?
Kaya,
so ganun po.
Kaya ayoko munang mag-bar exam. Ayoko na munang mag-bar exams kasi nga, di ba nga, pagod na ang utak ko. Ayoko na muna. Otherwise, kung siguro nagang lawyer na agad ako, edi wala ako dito ngayon. I'm enjoying my life today. Okay, anyway, sige. At ikaw, hindi ka pa naman sumusuko. Wala pa yung feeling na, gusto ko na mag-quit.
I have the
Gusto ko na
drive.
matulog ng maaga.
I still have the drive po, and
Yes,
I
you
really
have the
hope
drive.
that every law student will have their own drives din po, and that they will never, and we will never keep chasing for our
Yeah,
goals, and our goals are not actually to be JDs only, but
Okay.
God willing to be lawyers po talaga.
Di ba during 4th year ba yung Purple Night? During 4th year. So, wala kayong Purple Night.
Actually, yung 4th year po, and yung 4th year po, sila po sa sponsor
Yeah,
for the 5th year. But yung mga 5th year, magpo-Purple Night po sila. On April 23. Hello!
Okay. April 23 na. Okay. Dala na rin kayo ng Purple Box. Max
Sure.
Capsule. During the Purple Night. Talagang pasok talaga, no? Ayan. Okay. Anyway. Ayan. It's 2:40. Are we done with our discussion na ba?
Yes po, I just want
Okay.
to give a reminder to everyone na let's give to our government. It is what is due to the government. Kasi the government does its best naman, especially during this COVID pandemic. We have lost a lot of money which is not supposedly to be which are not supposedly to be used in COVID response, but were used for it kasi mas importante siya than those other So let's replenish it through our compliance as individuals, as corporations, as citizens of this country. So let's give kasi let's not forget that the taxes are the bloodline of
Ayan.
the
Yeah.
country.
Yung gasgas na term ng professor natin.
It's very
The
important.
bloodline. Alright. Okay, anyways. No wonder there's a heavy campaign mula sa BIR to comply our taxes. Our payments. And so, without so much ado, we have here something for you. Ayan, dahil sa oras at yung introvert na knowledge daw. Introvert pa yan na lagay na yan.
Sa ganitong lagay lang po.
We have something for you from our sponsors, of course. We have, dahil in-enjoy mo yung VY Max Coffee natin, you deserve your own mug from La Forteza Advertising Services. Ayan. Also, we have here a free hair treatment mula sa Mama Nonsky Salon. Changes your belief in beauty. And then we also have a Beauty and Lash gift certificate. It's a signature facial with diamond peel.
Wow.
Ayan, you may avail this
Very
one. Book
good.
your appointment ahead for a month. You may avail that one. And then we also have a Messy Burger gift certificate for a Messy Burger with fries and drinks. Messy Burger, the cheesiest burger in town. At dahil na-enjoy mo ang VY Max, we'll have you 10 sachets in a box. VY Max coffee with Tongkat Ali and Horny Goat Extract. Di ba masarap?
Sobra.
Walang chika yan. Walang showbiz.
Thank you po sa
Oo,
horny
masarap
goat
talaga.
extract.
Okay, masarap talaga. Nakaka-addict talaga yan. Okay, anyway, we have here Christian Media Management, 95.9 Max News FM Gensan presents this certificate of appreciation to Ms. Rosarie Anne Bering for sharing her invaluable time and knowledge as our radio guest on tax compliance in ITAGA Mo Sa Batas with DJ Cheenee on 95.9 Max News FM Gensan, given this on the 26th day of March 2022 in Gensan City, signed by me and in behalf of our station manager Sir Melchor Mones and Madam Maritas La Forteza Mones, the owner. Ayan, we're now
Thank you so much for this
sending one
opportunity
to-
po.
Ayan. Thank you so much at naging bahagi ka ng programa namin.
But I'm more thankful po that you allowed us to have a good time po here.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you had a good time.
I hope that it's either you understand or you didn't understand at all.
Okay, and anyway, sana this won't be the first and the last. Si Attorney Kay, nakailan nga dito no? Nakadalawa ba? Ang masundan pa sana yan next time.
We're really grateful for her din po kasi she's the reason for this MKP law.
Yeah.
Medyo busy lang siguro po kaya naging last episode ito.
Busy-busyhan na kaya balitan nga natin may Saturday, Sunday na. Okay, dahil 4 years na lang yung law school the next school year. Ayan. Okay, anyway, someone to greet and go ahead.
Pwede madami po.
Go ahead.
Hindi someone.
Hindi.
Some many.
More to greet. Go ahead.
I want to greet, I want to greet po my family na hindi ko gigreet kanina. Pag yun ako ikahiya, natapos ko na siya.
Ay, hindi naman yun nakakaya, diba? Uploaded nga.
Yeah. My mother is actually a teacher, so mag-hi ako sa kanya kasi galing siya Glan kanina. So, hi to Mama Edina, Andrea Bering, a complete name.
Next.
To my father, Lorenzo Bering Jr. And to my siblings, hello. And then to my siblings then in the Noble House, my brothers and sisters who are always and are really supportive of every endeavors na meron ang kanilang mga brothers and sisters. See you tomorrow. And then, ano pa ba? Sa Sangguniang Panglunsod, hello. And to our office, banggitin ko pa. To the office of the City Vice Mayor Tana Charon, hello to my office mates.
Okay.
To my ever supportive na classmate na office mate ko din po, Janji Caminia, hello. And, hello na lang ako. And then, to Hagorilas Law Office and Kay Besana Realty Incorporated po na office din,
You
hello.
will be there on April 2?
Sino po?
Ikaw?
Ay, ikaw po ang
Yeah.
ano?
Ay, hindi.
Yes po. I'm invited but I'm not sure if I'll be able to come kasi I have classes po. And I want to
Thank you for
prioritize
inviting
my,
Attorney Katrina. Ayan, okay.
Hello, Attorney Kat. And to my classmates in MSU Law School who are, let's keep lifting each other up. And
Kaya niyan, Adja.
yeah,
Keep
we're really
fighting.
thankful for the opportunities din during our sa legal counseling namin. Kasi marami kaming natutunan po, especially na yung parang nakakapagod na, pero we are always reminded that this is not the end, this is not our goal,
Yeah.
that we have our ultimate goals. And to our to Attorney Glenda, hello po.
Ay, Attorney Glenda.
Yeah.
Naging guest na rin namin siya.
Yeah,
Okay. But you forgot someone.
Ay, to RJ Palma, hi. Sorry. Yeah. Ano pa? Meron pa ba?
Wala bang gutong na message yun doon? Hi lang.
Hi, take care.
Okay.
To my friends and relatives, sana hindi niyo ako ikahiya pagkatapos
Alam,
nito.
grabe na to.
Yeah,
Okay.
yun lang naman po.
Ayan. Si Attorney Kay, meron bang babatiin? Attorney Kay, may babatiin ka?
Ako
Wala.
babati sa hi, Sis Kay. Thank you for, coming with me because alam niya kasi po na wala talaga akong confidence. I'm really scared din po talaga. I'm really touched.
Pero ngayon, buong-buo na.
Kasi po
Buong-buo na ba?
tapos na.
Dahil naka-experience na ng ganito di ba? Buong-buo na yun the next time around.
Every experience is actually a new experience.
Yes.
So,
Oo.
it would be a different one na naman po.
Thank you so much. The pleasure is ours. Ayan, na nandito
Mine
ka.
din po.
Ayan. And, well, tapos na ba ang greetings natin? Okay na yan?
So far,
Thank you so much. So, let's all be compliant to our payables. Especially taxes, of course. Ayan. And so, meron pa kayong mga questions and all. Then, maybe Miss Rosarie
Pwede
is
ako
just
mag-add na
a text
isang
away.
greeting
Go
po.
ahead, go ahead.
Hi, sorry. Ay, to my CLSA co-officers, hello.
Ayan, okay.
To Ate Sabrina, to Micah Layson, hello.
Alright.
Yeah, they are actually my brothers and sisters too, but I really want to. Kasi mag-graduate na silang dalawa. They are the president and vice president. So, I'm really thankful din na, for the learnings that I have.
Okay.
And nakuha ko sa kanila. So,
When will be the graduation day? Months ba?
magde-deliberate na ata for 2 months from now or ongoing ng deliberation. I'm not sure po, but I'm sure that they will really.
Tapos na bang entrance exam ng law school? Wala din announcement, wala pang announcement. But yung, yung aptitude test national, kailangan pa, wala pa rin announcement. Okay, so dahil sa COVID din na naapektuhan talaga ng pandemic. Okay, anyway, thank you so much again. Ayan, I hope magiging guest ka rin namin ulit. And hopefully, pagdating ng araw, lawyer Rosarie, attorney
Inshallah po.
Rosarie Anne Bering. Okay, anyways, 2:49. Thank you so much guys sa mga nag-view, nag-stay. At talagang kahit naubos na ang data, ayan, nag-view pa rin na natili nandyan at nanood at nakinig. Ayan. Thank you so much. Until next time sa Itaga Mo Sa Batas episode po natin. Thank you guys and keep it right here as always sa 95.9 Max News FM, General Santos City.